What will the Liverpool players say to their manager about this when the dust settles?
I don't think it's for them to tell the manager what they do think. If he does ask them, I think the answer will be obvious. I think there's two things to say. I think, for one, I think this team overachieved. I think it may sound a bit harsh that they've been found out this evening, but if you saw the way Madrid passed the ball over 70 minutes, controlled the game, as I said, tired Liverpool out, then I think they were in a different league today. On the other hand, yes, Salah's departure hurt them. But for me, it's too easy to say, well, Salah went off and that was it. Because I saw the manager coming out after half-time. He had his head down, the shoulders were down. The whole belief seemed to be gone. Out the team, out the manager, out the whole stadium. And of course he scored 40 goals this season. He's a vital part and a hugely important player for this team. But they're still in the game. You know, it's still 0-0 at half-time. You're still right in the game. And
they were in the game a lot of the second half as well, did he? Like, Mane hit the post at 2-1. Yeah. You know, you just can't legislate for your goalkeeper doing things like that.
I agree with that. But
the Real Madrid, OK, they were better in possession, but they didn't dominate the game until Liverpool had to go chasing it and leave 3 against 3 or 4 against 4 at the back, and it looked like Madrid could increase their lead. But, you know, it took a wonder goal and 2 absolute mistakes that you wouldn't see a kid make in a schoolboy match.
But you always felt that Real Madrid, after Salah's departure, is in control of the game.
The game changed. Yeah, but when Liverpool equalised, right, then Gareth Bale gets an unbelievable goal, a wonder goal. But Liverpool, you know, came back. Mane hit the post, and then, you know, he goes and does that with 10 minutes. What was left there? 10 minutes left.
Yeah,
near enough.
Yeah.
Well, sorry,
I think you're being a bit harsh on Liverpool. I don't think it was that much.
Minute was
I think the difference between the sides was obviously a really bad goalkeeper and a miraculous goal by Gareth.
I think what Didi's talking about, and I think I agree with him. Didi played in the team in 2005. It was 3-0 down at half-time. How bad is that? It's worse than losing Mo Salah. And they came back because in the dressing room, in the team, in the coach, Rafa Benitez, you know, Benitez said this week, what made the difference was Didi Hamann in midfield, coming in midfield, playing AC Milan, you know, one of the best teams in the world. And they came back and they won it.
Yeah, and
that's what you're talking about, isn't it? That kind of
because
thing.
you only get so many chances. When is the next time we're going to see Liverpool? And he was right to say this week, Jurgen Klopp, if you're in a final, regardless whether we win or not, we are back. I think everybody knows now in European football, when you want to attract players, they see there's something growing, we want to be part of it. But, you know, there's no guarantees these players get another shot at the Champions League. And if you look back the last 5-6 years, there were League Cup finals lost. There was a UEFA Cup final lost 2-3 years ago under Klopp's tenure. And it's a repeat of what we've seen over the last few years, because it's all well and good saying, yes, we've in a way overachieved and we got to the final. It doesn't count for nothing if you don't put the trophy and the year on the pennant. And this is what that killer instinct that, yes, it might be a bit harsh, and of course Salah's departure hurt them, but we've seen this for too long now. And yes, the team has been improving. Having said that, they needed a win in the last game against Brighton to finish in the top 4 again, even though everybody said they've played a fantastic season. And I just wonder whether with this crop of players, how much you're going to achieve, because this will hurt them tonight, and some of these players would have lost a Europa League final a few years ago, they would have lost a League Cup final. And if you can't get over the line 2, 3, 4, 5 times, I wonder whether you need to change the character of the team, and I think this is what they have to do now.